Hey there, Saxon Math Course 3. Today we're doing some basic geometry, super practical for the world, especially if you're buying carpet or building a house, whatever. Reviewing perimeter and then area, they always kind of go hand in hand in these lessons. But for whatever reason, they often get confused or the way to find them doesn't make sense. So going through all the words and the books and the pictures, I'm not finding it's helping the mass majority of students very much. I just want to keep it really simple today. I've got what looks like a square here, and if I've got, a 3 foot by 3 foot square, how do I find its perimeter? Perimeter is a description or measure of the distance to walk all the way around. So if I want to know how far is it to walk all the way around this square, I'm going to add up all the sides. I'm going to travel 3 feet, then another 3 feet, right? Then another 3, and that last 3 I already showed when I was telling you about the height. So we're going all the way around. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 3 times 4, when it's a square is all you need to do, or 3 plus 3 is, this is the type of thing you'd have to show if it's a rectangle and all the measures are not the same. The answer, 12, is our perimeter, okay? Area simply takes width, length, and multiplies them. So length times width. That's going to be 9 for the area. So area of this is 9. Let's try it with a rectangle. Okay, let's say the width is 4, the height is 9, or length, whatever you want to call it. Perimeter is distance around. So I'm just going to add up. This is obviously going to be 4, even though it doesn't show me. These numbers have to match up. If these are true right angles, 4 and 4, which makes this side what? 9. So add up all the sides for perimeter. Gives me, I think, 8 plus 18, 26. That's my perimeter. Okay, how do I find area? Multiply the length and the width. 9 times 4. Okay, 36 is the area. Usually area is bigger, not always. Usually. So that's the basics. You can also show that with these formulas. They're doing the same thing. You can multiply, the two lengths time, a length times 2 because they're going to be the same. The widths times 2, and then they add them together to make perimeter. You can think of it that way. It's the same thing. And then, like we said, area is length times width. Okay. You can practice, look over all of their samples too. I just wanted to keep it simple today, just to remind you of how we use those. Sometimes you're going to be breaking up the shape, and that doesn't have to scare you. Just think about how you want to divide it. You can divide it that way. You could divide it the other way. So to find the area of this, it would be 5 times v. Well, I don't know what v is yet. Find the area of this, it would be 6 times 12. Not times h, because, h only goes this far. So I'm not going to use that with my current division. So 6 times 12, 72 down here. Any idea how I could find v? This is a little bit trickier. It's good we're doing it. V could be found by taking this whole length, which is 10, and subtracting the known part, which is 6 right here. This is 6. So this part is 4. So v is 4. 20, add it all up, 92. Perimeter is just distance around, so that was just 44. Did I get 92? Yep. Remember, it's square centimeters, little 2. They've got one kind of like that in letter F, so we'll definitely want to do letter F. We'll also do letter B. So do letter B as well as letter F, and I like to chop it so that I get a big square and a little one. I mean, I would chop it there. You might be able to do it the other way. but then, you know, we've got a missing couple sides here. This one and this one. All right. This guy you can find by subtracting this longer edge by the known part, the shorter edge. That'll give you that. Then take this long edge and subtract this shorter edge to get this. Okay? If you follow that. And then you can find your areas. You know, 13 times 11 is this area. And then don't do 14 times 3 and add all that. It's going to be way too big. It's going to be 3 times whatever this one was. All right? You might need some hands-on practice with this if it's not making a lot of sense to you. It's not super concrete. It's a lot of imagining hypothetical shapes. So do your best, letter B and F.